How did you tell somebody was fake country? My sister started dating this guy who showed up looking like he walked straight out of a tractor calendar. Expensive cowboy boots with spotless soles, crisp pearl snap shirt, huge belt buckle, perfectly curled mustache. Every sentence ended with brother. He'd tell anyone who would listen that he grew up on a ranch, hunted every season, fixed his own trucks, and didn't trust city folk. The stories got bigger every weekend. He supposedly wrestled calves, could back a trailer with one hand, built fences from scratch, caught rattlesnakes like it was no big deal. Nobody really challenged him because, honestly, who cares? If that's how you want to present yourself, go for it. But my uncle just sat there quietly every time the guy talked. Never argued, never rolled his eyes. Just listened. That should have been the warning sign. A month later, we had our annual family pig roast. Nothing fancy. Everybody brought food, kids ran around, coolers everywhere, music playing, and eventually someone needed more firewood. My uncle asked, "Hey, can you split a few logs?" The cowboy grinned. "Oh yeah, been swinging an axe since I was knee-high." He said it with so much confidence you'd think Paul Bunyan himself trained him. Uncle pointed toward the woodpile. There was an old splitting maul leaning against a stump. Now, anyone who's actually spent time doing that kind of work knows the difference between an axe and a splitting maul. Different weight, different purpose, different swing. Our self-proclaimed woodsman picked it up like it was a baseball bat. Right then, I saw my uncle glance at my dad. Neither of them said a word. The guy squared up to the log like he was posing for a magazine cover. Then he swung, except he swung sideways, not straight down, not using the weight of the maul. He basically tried to chop it like he was hacking vines in the jungle. The maul bounced clean off the log, flew out of his hands, spun through the air, and landed in the muddy edge of the pond about 20 feet away. Dead silence. Even the kids stopped running. He laughed way too hard. Guess the handle's slick. Nobody bought it. My uncle walked over, grabbed another maul from the shed, and split 3 rounds with slow, effortless swings, while carrying on a conversation like nothing happened. No showing off, no speech, just years of muscle memory. The fake cowboy suddenly became fascinated with checking his phone. Later that afternoon, somebody asked if he wanted to help hook up the trailer so we could haul the leftover wood. He stood there staring at the hitch for a solid minute, before quietly asking which end was supposed to face the truck. That was the final nail in the coffin. Nobody roasted him to his face. Nobody needed to. The story stopped after that. The giant belt buckle disappeared. The spotless boots got replaced with sneakers. A few weeks later, he admitted he'd grown up in a subdivision outside Phoenix and bought all the Western gear because he thought girls liked country guys.